treat for you. This is the Maison Margiela. So actually, Maison Margiela book. And it's a wonderful French avant-garde line designed by John Galliano, who must have worked out some kind of an apology. And it's full of magical, amazing things. So we're going to take a look. Margiela's always been known for being very avant-garde, and this season looks like it's going to be the same. So, first of all, we're going to take a look at these colors. This beautiful teal, wonderful purple. Now you're going to see this is not, most of this is not a look that you're going to wear. But they're pieces put together in super interesting ways. So I'm going to just point to the important fashion elements in each of the looks. So look 1, for example, you can see that thick heel. The thick heel is back. It's called a stacked heel, is what we call it. And it's a gorgeous thick heel. You can see she does that with a little nylon sock that's scrunched up around the ankle bone, and then this beautiful purple silk skirt. All the bobby pins in her hair, this kind of undone or almost finished or deconstructed. Margiela is actually famous for having these deconstructed jackets where half the jacket's perfectly finished and tailored, and the other half of the jacket you can see the linings and the interfacing. So it's really, really quite avant-garde, as you'd say. Then you can see here another little teal with a tie. Beautiful dress here. This is a wonderful basic, my goodness. And it's really kind of a day dress, but you can see all the work. You've got the darts here that have wonderful shape for the dress, the studding all around it, and then they're doing these huge earrings that are the size of bread plates. So really, really strong, magnificent look. You can see that over here too. We've got a skirt with a unfinished hem, and then textured stockings, which are really fun, I think. Playing with a textured stocking against that little skirt, and then going back to this animal print. So we're seeing a little bit of the animal print come in from Margiela. Now, Margiela is very avant-garde, and animal print is not that sex kitten look that you think. Animal print's a classic. Animal print's like a black. So if you have animal print details, it's not necessarily an ode to sexiness, it's an ode to classic. But it's a little bit more fun. A fun classic, we could say. And this is definitely a fun classic. An animal print fur with textured tights. Look at that. Then we come, and this is either a pillow or a clutch. Pretty sure it's a clutch. And then look at the color. So here's the important thing about this look is not her hair, is not her position on whatever chair she's sitting on. It's look at that beautiful red with the mustard yellow and then an orange blouse underneath it. Very important to swing out with your color choices right now. All the designers are doing lots of mixed prints and mixed textures, so don't be afraid to mix up color a little bit into something that you feel good in. Again, you can see red with this chartreuse color there, and then a brown sandal. Again, the sandal and sock look is more of an editorial look, or if you happen to live in New York or LA, you can rock that anywhere. And again, the animal print bag. Then we've got just straight on orange. An orange against red, brown sandal, and look, a white bag. Girls, you no longer have to match your bag and your shoes. That's good. Then we've got the super mini dress. Again, this is another important combination, blue and black. Blue, especially when it's not navy, so it's like a really bright blue or a happy blue, against black is a really wonderful combination. Navy and black is a Giorgio Armani thing. And then here we come over here to this beautiful tweed dress. Now, she's not in a very good position to show us this dress, but it has this wonderful tie on the shoulder. It's extraordinary. And then here we go. Again, this is another, these tights are very important. They're not even really tights, they're really pantyhose that are stockings, if you will, that are printed. So that's an important thing to play with this season. Not necessarily great depending on size. So if you're, I'm not going to give you a number, but if you are a certain size, you want to just make sure that they're flattering to your shape. You can also see here we've got a tweed jacket and a beautiful sheer skirt with sequins and beadwork on it. So tweed and beading mixed up together. Here we got some monochromatic going, which I love. So we've got like a soft tan, and then this grayish tan. And then look how that works out with that bag. The bag is gorgeous. That's a Margiela as well. And it's got these like paint strokes on it, which I think are just quite genius. Here's a full view of the stockings. I'm going to actually say they're probably selling these stockings at Margiela. So that might be a really fun investment. That's a major side boob. If she had a boob, there'd be a side boob there. This girl looks like she needs a sandwich. That's kind of sad. I don't know what's going on there. Then you can again look and see there's a sequins and beadwork on a skirt with just a classic ribbed turtleneck. So having an interesting skirt no longer means that it has to be dressy. And here we come to our bags. They're doing a whole push for bags, it looks like. You can see they're very simple. These are fold over, by the way. So this whole top part can fold over. This is an interesting where it has a cosmetic bag coming out of the bag, and it's one purse. And they've done that shape several times here. Here's a really good example of that same bag. So this is actually attached, so you carry the whole thing together, which becomes very interesting. And here's a bag in a bag as well. Very fun, interesting shapes. This is this classic, it looks a little bit like a Pierre Hardy in terms of that buckle, but it's got this really modern look that only Margiela can naturally do. And continuing on, and then there's a little animal print detail. Here's some color blocking. We've got red, black, and white, and we've got a really wonderful nude and red. Again, fabulous color combinations. On to shoes. Their shoes are very avant-garde. You can see the stacked heels, twists of leather going over the top. So why have just a normal pump when you can have a pump that's got some twisted leather over the top? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Stacked heels here. Here you can see there's leather and suede mixed in together. Great way to bring in some texture to any look. You put that with a normal boring suit and all of a sudden the suit has some kick. Really fun boots, stud work. These heels are actually cylinders, which is a really, really fun detail to have. Orange pony, isn't that fabulous? Alright, and then we got some jewelry, which is very avant-garde. I need to see that on to truly understand the joy of it. And I think that that's the end. Oh, some belts. I went too fast. We got some belts here, and they're really simple. Like if you can find simple little belts like that, put them over a dress. Some wallets, and that is Maison Margiela, Fall 2016.